So you're thinking of moving to New Orleans, Louisiana, or the surrounding areas, well, you've come to the right place. So you're thinking of moving to Covington, Louisiana. Well, Covington is about a 45-minute drive without traffic to New Orleans. On this channel, we cover New Orleans and the surrounding areas, and today's gonna be Covington, so you're in the right place. I actually went to a Women's Council of Realtors event yesterday, and the mayor of Covington spoke along with some of his staff members, and to be honest with you, I practically live in Covington, and I didn't even know some of this information, so I thought, oh my gosh, this would be really, really great to share. So I want to give a shout out to the mayor and say thank you so much for speaking yesterday. You were really super nice, super engaging, very knowledgeable, smart, and creative. So it was really a pleasure to listen. So one of the main things that caught my attention yesterday was Sarada, and I've actually featured her a little bit in one of the videos for the Arts Festival in Covington. Check out that video if you haven't already. But Sarada was there speaking as well, and she said, and I did not know this, but in Covington, there are actually 130 free festivals per year. Yes, there are more festivals, some that cost money, but literally 130 free festivals in the city of Covington per year. So I thought, oh my gosh, that's super cool, and that's definitely worth sharing for sure. So things like the Covington PD's Fraternal Order Rodeo. So that's really cool if you're into the rodeo. Probably want to wear some tennis shoes for that, because where they have that is typically really kind of sandy, and I don't know about you, but when you're wearing sandals and open toes, it feels really, really gross. So definitely wear some tennis shoes for that. There's the Northshore Heart Walk. There is Sunset at the Landing, the Hamburger Festival, Fools Fest, which is music and food, the Columbia Street Block Party, and that happens for so many months out of the year, and it's like you go with friends and or family and you meet people there and you literally walk around. And the biggest thing I love about it is there's just tons and tons of everybody that brings out all of their old classic cars, and you get to talk to them and walk around, and anywhere from Broncos to GTOs, to just lots of different really cool different things as far as the cars go. So there's the Veterans Appreciation Luncheon, which is awesome. Thank all of my veterans for your service. The sacrifice that you and your family make is just wow. So I always like to thank my veterans for sure. There's a Taste of Covington, which is another really cool one that goes on for a multitude of weeks. And you actually go and pop around to different restaurants, and you get little tastings of different food and different drinks. And so that's really a lot of fun. There's music at the different places, and you might just meet people that you're there, with or to meet, which is also a lot of fun as well. There's the art market, the Tour de Louisiana, and Juneteenth fashion show, Kokomo Stroll, and then last one to mention today, and like I said, there's 130, so keep that in mind, is Sparks in the Park. And that particular one is actually a free fireworks show, and there's an orchestra that plays toward the end, like in sync with the fireworks show. So how insanely cool is that? Now, I've got some more stuff to cover with you, but I wanted to say if you're thinking of buying real estate and moving in the next 9 or 90 days, give me a call, shoot me a text, or send me an email so we can help you with your smooth move to New Orleans and the surrounding areas as well. Please be sure to like and subscribe if you haven't yet, and also share the video if you find that it might be helpful to someone that you know who's thinking of moving to the area. All right, a couple other things are like the film festival, the art house gallery events, which is super cool. Another thing that's coming up that's really cool is called On Stage with Finley Watkins. Now, Finley is actually from Missouri. He's only 14 years old. This is kind of what that flyer looks like, but I thought it was definitely worth mentioning. You can purchase tickets by calling 985-867-1202, 985-867-1202. Be sure to tell them that the Living in New Orleans channel referred you over. And Finley's been seen on Ellen, Nickelodeon, The Big Shots, like really, really cool. And what he does is he plays 7 different instruments, and he appears as a tribute artist with Melissa McCarthy on the NBC's Little Big Shots. He kind of sings old time music like Elvis and Buddy Holly, things like that. So that's really cool. We're checking out. I forgot to give you that date. That's going to be Thursday, July 14th at 7 p.m. at the Furman Auditorium, which is an auditorium that's in Covington. It's really, really beautiful. It seats around 400 people, and it's really, really nice. And it's right there in downtown Covington. So another great thing to check out for sure. All right, so here they have, this could be real interesting, LouisianaNorthshore.com, LouisianaNorthshore.com. And this is like a little map that they kind of put out of different points of interest, and then kind of like a zoomed out map as well. They got Madisonville, Covington, the Slidell Business District, Abita Springs. I know we're talking about Covington here, but it's just another good piece of information. This big one here is Mandeville. And what I thought was interesting on this I wanted to share with you was the North Shore of St. Tammany Parish points of interest. There's Dr. Wagner's Honey Island Swamp Tours, John Slidell Park, Heritage Park, Old Town Slidell, Camp Salmon, Slidell Cultural Center at City Hall, the North Shore Harbor Center, Fort Pike State Historic Site, Pearl River Eco Tours Swamp Tour, Cajun Encounters Swamp Tour, Bayou Lacombe Rural Museum, the Big Branch Marsh Wildlife Reserve Visitor Center, Fontainebleau State Park, Pelican Park Castine Center, North Lake Nature Center, the Mandeville Trailhead, the Shiver Shack, Lake Pontchartrain Basin Museum, Madisonville Museum. I mean, and the list just goes on and on and on and on. The other one I want to mention is the Global Wildlife Center, but there are like so many on here, and you can get that, like I said, at LouisianaNorthshore.com. Now, the Global Wildlife Center is kind of up more in the northern area of Covington, and it's really, really cool. It's hundreds of acres, and you actually get to ride in like a little, it's like an open Jeep truck kind of thing, and you actually get to feed all of the animals like giraffes and lions and tigers and bears, oh my. But it is really a lot of fun, and it's really cool to see so many of these amazing, beautiful creatures in their natural habitat. So if you check that one out, you will not be disappointed as well. Now, another thing that I wanted to cover as well is the Tammany Taste Culinary Map. And this is again from Louisiana North Shore. Now, if you ever need to call them for any reason, their number is 800-634-9443. They were actually also at the presentation that I attended, and talk about smart and knowledgeable with just really great information and stats on the North Shore and Covington and things like that. So just a couple little quick things I want to mention here. Under the spirits and tastings category, there's the Abita Brewery, the Chifuncta Brewing Club, spelled weirdly with a CH, Pontchartrain Vineyards and Winery, and I've heard a lot of good things about that as well. But if you're looking to expand, in Covington or a little around the North Shore, this was another really great resource that I wanted to share. And then last but not least, there's Where Maps St. Tammany, and it's Soft Adventure on the North Shore. And this again is also from Louisiana North Shore. They brought a lot of value to that presentation yesterday. In here it talks about charter captains, guided tours, marinas and fishing piers, outfitters, parks, wildlife areas, soft adventure, and even more. So whether you're checking out Covington or whether you're checking out the Louisiana North Shore, we have no shortage of things for you to do, to have a great time, to be in a safe area, and do a lot of really fun things outdoors. So I thank you so much for tuning in today, and I look forward to seeing you around town.